He has called it an unprecedented terrorist attack. Paris City Hall officials said 4 gunmen systematically slaughtered at least 87 young people at the venue you see here, which is one of the most popular music venues in Paris, the Bataclan Music Hall. Anti-terrorist commandos eventually launched an assault on the building. The gunmen detonated explosive belts and dozens of shocked survivors were rescued. And that's what you're seeing at the moment. That's the standoff outside the music venue, which is only a few hundred meters from the offices that were attacked at Charlie Hebdo in January. 18 people were killed in those Paris attacks. The newspaper and the kosher supermarket. The governing Socialist Party and the National Front have suspended their election campaigns after the Paris attacks. Ex-President Nicolas Sarkozy is now the leader of the main conservative opposition party. He has said the terrorists have declared war on France, and he has backed the state of emergency that is currently in place. Not only is there a state of emergency is in place, that's the first state of emergency since World War II. Also, France has sealed its borders. It's been condemned by Angela Merkel, the German Chancellor. She has said that this is not only an attack on Paris, but it's an attack on us all. The Russian Foreign Ministry says that the Paris attacks will impact the agenda of the Syria meetings in Vienna. Those are taking place Sunday and Monday. And in Paris, this is the locations of some of the of all of the attacks which took place on Friday night. The carnage came within days of attacks claimed by ISIL militants on a Shiite Muslim district in Lebanon. Also a Russian tourist aircraft which crashed into Egypt's Sinai Peninsula. There's been no immediate verifiable claim of responsibility, but Reuters is reporting that one tweet has been, there was a tweet posted by somebody claiming to be posting on behalf of ISIL saying that they had done it. That has not been verified, but that has been reported by Reuters. 2 of the explosions were heard outside the Stade de France in the one of the Paris's northern suburbs during a France-Germany friendly football game. Those blasts were audible on the television broadcast during the broadcast, and the French President François Hollande, who was in the crowd, was whisked to safety as helicopters circled overhead. Reuters has reported that one of the gunmen firing into the crowd said that one of the witnesses said that people were falling like dominoes. He said he saw people shot in the leg, shoulder, and back at the Bataclan music venue. President François Hollande asked after he was taken from the football match to the Interior Ministry. He said, "We want to be there among those who saw these awful things to say, we're going to fight, and this fight will be merciless, because when terrorists are capable of such atrocities, they should know that they'll be faced with a France that's determined, a France that's united, a France which stands together, a France which will not be intimidated, even if today we're infinitely moved by this tragedy."
Caught up in the attacks have been speaking to reporters about their experiences. The most deadly incident took place at the Bataclan venue, where around 1,500 people were attending a concert by a rock band. One of the survivors spoke to our correspondent, James Brainey. I was in the audience. The concert had been going on for about an hour when we began to hear very loud noises coming from the back of the room. After that, people started to move. People began to panic, trying to get out. I was in the stands. We hid on the floor behind the seats and began to crawl towards the emergency exits. We managed to get through the fire escape and hid in a room in one of the lodges. We barricaded ourselves in there and waited for the police to come.
On s'est barricadé là-dedans et on a attendu que la police vienne nous chercher.
Ultimately, she was one of the lucky ones. Tens of others died at the hands of the gunman and many more were injured.
Prosecutors have opened an anti-terror investigation. Many details remain unclear. Police believe some gunmen may still be on the run. James Brainey, Euronews, Paris.
The spokesman said 8 assailants have also died. 7 of
یہ
those
فٹ بال
who
کا میچ ہو
were
رہا ہے
one is understood
جرمنی
to
اور
have been
فرانس کے
shot
درمیان
dead by
جو کہ
police.
روک دیا گیا ہے. یہ اسٹیڈیم ہے فرانس کا
Outside the Stade de France.
جہاں پہ میچ کے
Outside
دوران
the stadium, an apparent double
جو ہے
suicide
وہ
bombing took place, and inside,
واقعہ ہوا ہے.
Hollande and the German foreign minister were watching a friendly football international. Buildings have been ordered to stay closed on Saturday. Some rail and some air services are expected to run. That's what Hollande then went to the scene of the Bataclan Music Hall, and he vowed that the government would wage a merciless fight.
یہ جو بھی میں نے آپ کو شارٹس دکھائے ہیں یہ ایک بہت بڑی ٹریجڈی ہوئی ہے فرانس میں. یہ ٹریجڈی جو ہے یہ مسلمان ٹیررسٹوں نے کی ہے اور ایک بار پھر تمام ملک کے مسلمانوں کے لیے شرمناک بات ہے کہ انوسنٹوں کو مارنا. ہمیشہ اس بات کو کہا گیا کہ ہم نے کہا کہ جب کسی کو اٹیک کرنا ہے تو گورنمنٹ کے لوگوں کو اٹیک کرو نہ کہ انوسنٹ لوگوں کو مارو. مگر کیونکہ ان اسلامک ٹیررسٹوں کو شرم اور حیا نہیں ہے کہ ہر جگہ پہ ان لوگوں نے اسلام کا نام بدنام کیا, مسلمانوں کا نام بدنام کیا اور ایبراڈ میں مسلمانوں کے لیے زندگی تنگ کرنے میں کوئی کسر نہیں چھوڑی. اللہ تعالیٰ ان کو ہدایت دے, عقل دے ان بے غیرت اور بے شرم لوگوں کو کہ جو عقل سے خالی ہیں اور بغیرتی پہ انتہا کی اونچائی کو چھو رہے ہیں. امید ہے کہ کوئی سلوشن اس کا اچھا ہوگا اور سیکیورٹی کا سسٹم اور مزید تگڑا ہوگا. تھینک یو ویری مچ.